Thought we needed a little more of that sting there at the end. Welcome back, my fellow agents. It is I, your agent of animated awesome, among many other awesome things. And today we are going to redo an episode we did on episode 39, but this time with pictures and sound and all kinds of fun stuff. We're going to be talking about, of course, Batman, the Brave and the Bold, Batman and Scooby-Doo and Batman, the Brave and the Bold, which is a mouthful, yes, but since I love both, it's Mystery Incorporated Scooby-Doo, not just the regular Scooby-Doo. And I love Mystery Incorporated, and I do love Batman, the Brave and the Bold. Both ran 52 episodes, and now they have a movie together. So that's the Crimson Cloak you see there. Dun, dun, dun. However, before we get too much further into it, let's do a little housekeeping. Yes, I do know that today is Godzilla Day. Well, I remembered it because I saw multiple friends of mine posting about it. Lilith thinks we're super nerds. And I'm like, we're just the clan of nerds. But I did not remember. So I will be talking about Godzilla on Tuesday because we've got the Space Sentinels tomorrow. Oh, see, Batman the Brave and the Bold, Scooby-Doo. And there we go. Yes, I did choose this particular picture because it was on the cover of Xenorama #1, way back in 1992. We are one of the longest running fanzines out there. And we should have a new issue out about the Herculoids shortly, and then another one about Godzilla /Godzilla King of the Monsters sometime later this month. I had a very ambitious publishing schedule that, it's better to have more to do and just rein it back in, right? Also, please like, share, subscribe, vote in the poll. And if you're watching, or whatever you're watching or listening to, please at least do it for a couple more minutes than you would normally. Really helps the algorithm. Now, grab yourself your bowl of hummus of perfection and your favorite delivery method. And let's get started. Let's go get started here a little more on Scooby-Doo and Batman.
Like all this investigating is making me hungry.
All right. That is this is from the sound is from the trailer. Right away, where the gang is trying to catch some people, some villains. Puppetoe, the puppeteer, and his puppet. Now, that's even ridiculous for Scooby-Doo. But it works. They catch him, and it turns out that they're the Martian Manhunter and Detective Chimp. So Batman's impressed and invites them to join the Mystery Analysts of Gotham City. See, there they are. And those cookies he was eating, John Jones, the Martian Manhunter from Mars, who went by the nom de guerre John Jones when he got brought to Earth accidentally. I don't know if that's still canon or not, but, who cares? The gang's pretty smart. I mean, Velma's really smart. See, Batman's super impressed. There's your card. And then we go into the intro, and it's a combination of Scooby and or the Batman the Brave and the Bold, which I don't know if we hear any here.
The most legendary crime fighter. Batman, what are you doing here? We'll meet his match.
Trap now!
In a mystery-solving mutt. Nothing scarier than puppets.
Well, they're not wrong. Diedrich Bader as Batman, who Diedrich, of course, was in the Drew Carey Show and has done many other things. He's also, I believe, the voice of Harvey in Batman Cape Crusader. Harvey Dent, that is. Two-Face, for those of us that, three people that wouldn't know what that was. So once again, logo again. And here we go. We get onto it a week later after they've joined the club. We've got the Riddler looking dapper as always. Batman looking as stern as this Batman ever does. But he's also up against Killer Croc and who else? The Riddler, Catwoman, and Killer Croc. Now, unfortunately, I should have pulled it up about the one of my favorite lines is Batman and Catwoman flirting with each other, though she's in a different costume here, so perhaps they're not flirting at this point in time. You just never know. Trying to apply strict continuity to these things, it's bad. Now, Mystery Incorporated, Batman was on Mystery Incorporated when they helped solve the clue with Weird Al. It's kind of a redo of the two tepid Batman team-ups with Batman and Robin when they teamed up with the gang back in 72. But it was fun, and it had Batmite in it, and Pee Wee Herman as Batmite. So come on. This is better than her blue and her purple and green costume. As much as I love those colors, I've never seen a purple and green cat. I think this is these are henchmen back there. Let's not have got a shot of Killer Croc. So there's Aquaman, who's bummed that he's been rejected as a mystery solver. That's outrageous. He is still performed by, of course, where did he go? John DiMaggio, who did him in the show. Now they got as many people as they could. I don't know if Nika Futterman was the original Catwoman, but they did a good job here. A lot of them did double time. Kevin Michael Richardson is Detective Chimp, and Tom Kenny is the Penguin and Plastic Man. Yeah, Plastic Man. We all know how I feel about. I like Plastic Man in his own universe, but I do love these two together. And I did kind of wish that they had Green Arrow in here because Batman and Green Arrow are a lot of fun. But of course, with 5 people from Scooby-Doo or Mystery Incorporated, you couldn't really get everyone in there. And he just talks to the sea creatures. I don't remember his name. I need to watch this again. First time I watched it, I was a little disappointed. The second time, I liked it a lot more. And there's the Mystery Machine headed to Gotham. Bloodhaven's 27 miles away. And these other two probably have other meanings that I don't know. I only recognize Bloodhaven because that's where Nightwing / Robin / Nightwing / whoever he is now hangs out. There's the gang. I'm sure that's where you hear Scooby in the background eating because everything makes him hungry, right?
Congratulations, you passed the test. We've been aware of your team for some time. Mystery Incorporated, welcome to the Mystery Analysts of Gotham.
Jinkies, Batman needs our help?
And let me look here. Frank Welker is, of course, Fred Jones, as he's been since the inception of the cartoon series in '69. He's also Scooby-Doo now. Greg Griffin is both Daphne Blake and the Black Canary. Matthew Lillard, of course, who played the live-action Scooby perfectly. I haven't even seen the movies, and I know he played him perfectly. And has graduated into playing him on all the cartoons since. Kate Micucci as Velma Dinkley. She is, you will know her in live-action form as, I don't know, one of Roger's many girlfriends on The Big Bang Theory, the one that's super weird and really annoying. And let's see. So, yeah, everyone else we've gone through here, there's no other names of complete note. Jeffrey Combs is the Question, so that's kind of fun. The Reanimator himself. I'm not a huge fan of the Question, but it'll do. So our heroes get over here. They get set up. There's the Question. Batman, and eventually, they're after the Crimson Cloak sets them up, and Batman and the Mystery Incorporated, everyone turns against him. They've got to arrest him so he can prove his innocence or something like that. And there's a whole interdimensional thing going on. Fred's a little more attracted to the Black Canary than he probably should be. And there's the whole gang, except for Aquaman. I don't know where Plastic Man is originally seated, but So we've got one talking chimp, one almost articulate dog that nobody bats an eye at ever. There he is. I love this version of Aquaman, and I was so happy when Jason Momoa gave his Aquaman a sense of humor, just because they turned him into Prince Namor. I mean, we have one Submariner. We don't need two, right? So they let him hang about. I think they're in a freezer, which will stop Plas from being able to do his stuff. Here's more of the question. So they're finding out, they're trying to find out what's going on here because of this Crimson Cloak. And it's, I'd say it was a red herring, but apparently that's Fred's line. I don't know much about Detective Chimp. I know he was one of the 60s creations, and he was a little lecherous in the series. Oh, Professor Milo. They mentioned Professor Milo having an unpleasant incident, passing away from an unpleasant incident with rats, which means this happened after The Brave and the Bold, because the Spectre turned him into cheese while he was still alive. Don't mess with the Spectre. That fin is going to give him problems going into, it's probably retractable, but it's going to give him problems. It's a very 60s or even 50s looking Batmobile. Ain't it great? There's it. Look, Batman's original costume. He doesn't even have the bat ears there. I guess one version of his original costume. I much prefer a yellow. Having the whole black suit because he's dark and mysterious. Boring. And of course, we can't do anything without going to Arkham. Well, all the while, the gang is standing by Batman, while everyone else, all the other heroes, are trying to capture them. There's the Riddler, because they think he's behind it, but he's in jail. Look, it's Harley and Ivy from the show. Harley looks a little different, and but she's still a bit psychotic. We don't know how involved they are at this one, and it doesn't really matter. It's Moo. And then we have a big old food fight. They release, the Crimson Cloak releases Clock King, Harley Quinn, Killer Croc, Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, the Mad Hatter, King Tut. He was called the Pharaoh in the cartoon because they didn't own the rights to King Tut. The Bookworm, the Scarecrow, and Two-Face. And they all get caught again, naturally. Except for there's the Penguin and the Joker. I'm probably laughing about how they got away. And I don't know what John was thinking about here, because when he brings those atomic turbines to speed, that's not going to be good for John. Martian. So really, right there, he's got two options. And away they go. Oh, look at. And I'm pretty sure they made the Speed Racer sound when that thing lifted off, which is super cool. And there's the Crimson Cloak. Now, if you look closely at that face there, that'll give you a clue as to who it actually might be. Everyone's in the Batcave. And they're... we're getting ahead of our... So they're going out to help him, and they're all dressed up. Shaggy Wing, Daphne, Batgirl. I feel like I should be singing Be My Batgirl here, Anthony, because, And I believe that's Fred Fred's in the original Bat costume, Velma as Shaggy, and Scooby as Ace the Bat Hound. If the Ace is still around, he's probably annoyed that he wasn't included, because he's a mystery solver. Just lots of fun touches. She looks like Cassie, though. I don't remember if she uses the slingshot. And I don't remember why I know. I don't know why they're calling out for things here, but that look on Velma's face is hilarious. She doesn't even have to wear a mask because her glasses are like goggles. Now here's a throwback to the various Scooby series. That's Don Knotts there as a guard, which he was in the Scooby-Doo Mysteries with the guest stars. I think he was in two of them, one or two, but I'm quite sure that's an homage. Everyone's here. And everyone's here. A whole Bat family. Fred's a little smaller than Batman, and he's taller than everybody else. Let's listen to a little more of the trailer. It's not a trailer. It's a promo. What happened there? Clear, close. What happened? Oh, dang it. Let's go back here. Open multiple recent media. Thought I was trying.
Like all this
Not all this.
Mystery Incorporated, welcome to the Mystery Analysts of Gotham.
Jinkies, Batman needs our help?
A crime alert.
Maybe we should investigate.
Agreed. I move that Mystery Incorporated take the lead on this case.
It looks like we have another mystery on our hands.
We'll have to eat our way out of here.
You're hungry for action.
So there's the food fight. I got behind because I forgot I was having so much fun. Look at Batman's smile. You just don't see that nearly enough these days.
Turned into Bat-villains.
Taking down villains after it and helping the Dark Knight save the day.
Oh, good Lord. So let's back up a bit here, because what we find out is the Crimson Cloak is Clayface, which is no surprise to anyone paying attention, but he's being manipulated by the Riddler. So those villains that they just talked about were Bane, Blockbuster, Joker, and Penguin. Wait, No Man's Land. Never mind. Where are we here? So the Cloak has captured Batman. That's when they go to disguise themselves to trick him, and then they figure out he's Clay. Mystery Inc. exposes Cloak as Clayface, except that the Riddler was the copy that we saw earlier. So they're going to react to teleporter, and the Riddler is going to destroy Gotham, but the real question knocks him out because the Riddler was being the question. So where are we here? Let's scoot up a bit. So, we don't have the question there. Where is everybody else? Well, be that as it may, they all work together. They got the guy out, Leo Scarlet, and now he's reunited with his father. And it all ends well, right? Let's see here.
New plan. Let's bash some bad guys.
Let's go.
Fall to the metal.
So Scooby can drive. He doesn't know his directions, but he can drive.
Turn left, left. Got it.
He doesn't know directions.
Duh, he's a dog.
Holy Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Batman. Scooby-Doo and Batman, the Brave and the Bold. Look for it on DVD and digital.
So here's a line that's quite funny.
Oh, good show.
Talking animals freak me out.
Tell me about it.
And there we go. So that's the end of that. And now we've got to you see all the credits here. There's a Joker. This is all the same thing you can see on, I don't even remember Harvey Bullock being in here, but he is. Many of them have done multiple voice acting roles, and they're all really good. I mean, it's such a great show. Both the show and the Batman, the Brave and the Bold, and of course Mystery Incorporated. I love how they give credit to the people who created these guys. Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, Plastic Man. Still shouldn't be in the DC universe proper, but, you know. And the question, look, there's Steve Ditko. They probably don't have to pay him anything, and I love that Harley gets, was not a comic book creation, and yet she's that popular. I mean, I'm a little over her being in everything, but that's just me. And then there's just some more. Andy Sturmer. So they did use the Brave and the Bold theme. Joe Ruby and Ken Spears, who at least co-created, probably created Scooby-Doo and the gang for Hanna-Barbera. And there you have it. Which I think is where we should just leave this. I hope you've enjoyed the redo. I hope I can come up with a clever title. So my fellow agents, just remember, contact the Mystery Analysts of Gotham, and you might get Scooby-Doo helping you out. Until our next assignment, this is X7 signing off.
Like all this investigating is making me hungry.
The most legendary crime fighter
Batman, what are you doing here?
will meet his match
Trap now!
in a mystery-solving mutt.
Nothing scarier than puppets.
Congratulations, you passed the test. We've been aware of your team for some time. Mystery Incorporated, welcome to the Mystery Analysts of Gotham.
Jinkies, Batman needs our help?
A crime alert.
Maybe we should investigate.
Agreed. I move that Mystery Incorporated take the lead on this case.
It looks like we have another mystery on our hands. We'll have to eat our way out of here.
They're hungry for action,
Jeepers! He's turned into Bat villains!
taking down villains
After him!
and helping the Dark Knight save the day.
New plan. Let's bash some bad guys.
Let's go.
Paw to the metal.
Scooby, turn left!
Left, got it.
He doesn't know directions.
Duh, he's a dog.
Holy Scooby-Dooby-Doo! Batman.
Scooby-Doo and Batman, the Brave and the Bold. Look for it on DVD and digital.
Bravo! Good show. Talking animals freak me out. Tell me about it.